Testing.
So I'm just on my lunch break, and by break I mean I'm just doing emails. It's not like a real break, but I guess just some thoughts as we wrap up. Like, this is the last full week that I'm in Toronto. My sister's coming later this week, so that'll be fun. Rod is in Florida because he had to go back for work, but he'll be back up on Sunday to help me drive back down. So we'll make sure to share our road trip video coming back to Florida. When we went up, we went through Atlanta, DC, and then Toronto. So this way, on the way back, we are gonna go a little further west, go through Michigan, Ohio, stay in Ohio for a day just to see some friends. Then we'll go down to Nashville and then end in Orlando, stay in Orlando for a few days, and then we should be back home on the 28th, I think. On the 30th, just kidding. I think right now we're just trying to figure out what's next. We think we want to buy over renting just because the market and the way that it is. So we're, in conversations with the realtor and a loan officer to figure out what that process will look like. And I think outside of that, it's just figuring out when we're going to be back because we really love it here. This has been a really great soft landing, really, really great. The one piece of feedback Rod and I think we would do earlier is try to network earlier, because we spent probably the first half running around just trying restaurants and bars and doing all the fun things, and it's only been in the past few weeks that we have attended networking events and met additional people and tried to make more connections with people intentionally. So just wish we had kind of done a better job of that. But I'm gonna miss a million things about this specific apartment. The things I'm looking forward to going back to Florida is having a microwave. I miss having a microwave. That's been just really great for reheating food, and the oven, it's a whole other story. So that's one. Two, I think Pup will be happy to be in a slightly bigger area because this is a very small studio. So I think she'll be happy to be able to run around a little bit more. And the third thing I miss about Florida, that's probably about it. Everything else besides friends and family obviously can just be replicated. So yeah, that's my check-in for you.
Well, our summer in Toronto is coming to an end. I have started to come to grips with that. Jade is probably going to take it harder than I, but it's fine. I'll be here for support. One thing I will say is that I definitely enjoyed the city more than I thought I would. Last time being there in the winter, I didn't really get any of the experience I got over the summer, so definitely night and day almost. Although I know that living there in the winter is probable, but I think I'll know what to do in regards to preparing, clothing, that type of thing. So kind of looking forward to that as well. I appreciate the connections I made in the short time that I was there. I know everyone I came across with has been pretty friendly and accommodating and willing to share their experience, give tips and recommendations, that type of thing. So definitely appreciate it. The weather was great. I know when we first landed, temperatures were in the low 60s. And then over the course of the next several weeks, Temperatures increased to as high as like 82, 83. But for the most part, kind of settled around like 76, 77. So definitely something I enjoyed because being in Florida this week, temperatures are definitely like in the low 90s and feeling like 100. So definitely like that. I enjoy the outdoors that Toronto has to offer. Where we're staying is maybe a mile and a half or so from the waterfront. Um, so definitely taking advantage of the parks that are around and just being outside. We definitely did a lot of walking, challenge ourselves to hitting a certain step count every day. But we also took a lot of the public transit, which is really easy to use, comes frequently, so you don't really have to wait a long time. So kind of got used to that schedule, what it looked like, and making it work for us. So I enjoyed that as well. Great food all around, no complaints. So overall, I mean, it was a pretty cool experience. Went to 3 sporting events while we were there, 2 soccer games and a baseball game. Did the edge walk, which was really cool. I will definitely do that again at some point, and try to bring anyone else along who's interested. So let me know. But I don't know. Overall, it was pretty cool. Like Jade said, looking forward to the next opportunity to spend some time working with the realtor on what areas we like the best and what we want to do in the future. So um, I think we did good this summer, and looking forward to many more to come.